Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of The Infected. I know it has been a while, guys. It really has. I've had a lot of things going on in my personal life with my health and my husband's health now. We spent yesterday evening in the emergency room. My husband has a broken foot, and I was in the emergency room um, 2 Sundays ago now. I passed out on my husband. I don't know if it was, uh, I don't know what was going on, but they seem to think dehydration. So, yeah, that's what we're going with was dehydration. So, yeah, definitely been a long time since we've been in this game. The last time we were here, we were talking about the color of the walls over here that you guys liked. Most of you seem to really enjoy the red brick. And I do as well. I really like the look of the red brick. I think it looks really well with the windows here. Or it will look very well with the windows. I think that'll be the best color. And when we upgrade from now on, we will do the red brick. And hopefully we can get this place looking the best it possibly can. And I'm not sure if there's different textures now for the flooring as well. I have not checked that. But yeah, we have to redo all of this front with the red brick, and hopefully it'll look a bit better. Someone did say that it was prison-esque feeling, and I think hopefully the red brick will help. Maybe it'll feel more like I don't know, some type of brick house. Maybe, who knows? So as you can see in the upper corner, we are expecting an attack very soon. We are at 8 on the noise value and 9.4 on the light value. We have done a lot of work inside. We've done quite a bit of work with ores. That's why our light value is so high at the moment, is because we have done a tremendous amount of work in here. As you can see, we have all of this iron completely full. We have done some cobalt work. We have some more iron over here. We have some steel ingots over here as well. And we do have a couple more ores in here that we need to get going as well. I have lead on me. I really don't need to refine that right now. I do think we're going to have to keep it so that we can use it in the power producing items. I hope, anyway. We do need to get some more power up and going. As you can see here, our refrigerator is really struggling just to do the work it needs to do over here. We do have a liver inside. We have some chicken as well. I really want to start on some of the better quality foods, the ration packs, all of that lovely stuff today as well. Hopefully we're able to do that. Let's just have a little look at food here and see what we can do as far as ration packs are concerned. So the small ration packs really help with a little bit of everything. As you can see at the bottom, the max health, max stamina, max thirst, and max sun resistance. Those are all increased by doing the work with this one ration pack. The ration pack, the larger ration pack, actually does better as far as the max health, stamina, thirst, and sun resistance is concerned. But the small one is okay as well. It does take a little bit less than half resources. So I do want to start crafting some of those. We need some raw chicken. We need a melon. And we need mushrooms and eggs. I do think we have mushrooms in our first aid crate over here. We probably need to move that over to the kitchen. Or at least some of these. We have them over here in the first aid because I think you need them for some type of bandage. I'll have to check on that just to make sure. But I'm pretty sure we will need that. We also will be needing some eggs, so let's just grab a couple of these guys. I don't know which ones are more fresh than the others. I don't think we have any extra veggies over here. We have a couple of the cans of fruit and things that we can use currently, but we don't necessarily need them. We don't have anything here or here. We have 3 pieces of chicken, that's why I'm trying to grab 3 of everything. Hopefully we have 3 melons that have not gone bad over here. So we are able to get some more of this stuff completed. We have 3 in this one crate. That's lovely. Okay. And then the only thing left is the 3 pieces of chicken. And with the 3 pieces of chicken, I do think we are going to make 3 of the small ration packs. just to, you know, be on the safe side of things and just check those out. Okay, so we have 3 pieces of chicken in here. I do need to cook that 1 liver. Raw chicken. Let's just take that from there. Cannot shift click out of the refrigerator. Come on. The hitbox is a little bit wonky on this. Raw piece of chicken. Let's get over to the food prep table. I think this is where we need to make this. Let's look in the book under food again. And we have our small ration packs just here. Non-perishable advanced food item crafted on the food prep table. Or we can craft the... We don't have a stew mix, do we? What's a stew mix? Meat stew. Stew mix. That is a potato pie mix. A stew mix uses the liver and a raw piece of meat. And a veggie mix and milk. So we could craft this stew mix. That's a lot of resources though, honestly. I am going to go ahead and do the small ration packs. All 3 of those. As you can see, we have them now over here in our backpack. And we don't need anything else for those. Let's just put these tiny bit of mushrooms over here just so we'll have them, and we don't have to worry about, you know, going over to the other crate. I also want to grab enough planks to make another crate because we will be needing that. Noise value, where is our planks? They're upstairs. Forgot all about having this portion up here. So we're going to grab enough planks here to make another storage crate for downstairs, and we're going to let Mike do his work on refilling the plank station here, or sorry, the log stands, but he'll take care of that hopefully. And we need to do some more work on getting the clay and the dry bricks and all of that done. Placeables, we want some storage. We want to do that. Let's just put all the things in there, and let's move this over here on the shelf, and we can add these ration packs in here as well. Let's see how difficult it is to make a stew mix. Hopefully I can remember all the stuff. I do think we're going to need to butcher this guy, because I think we need a raw liver and a raw piece of meat. And I'm not quite sure, but I think we have extra meat. We do. Okay, let's just get a bit closer here. So we have 2 raw livers. Okay, what else do we need here in the book? I wish there was a way to mark this stuff so that it would be easier for us to remember. Come on, we need to go to food. Stew mix, we need liver. We need a veggie mix. And what is required for the veggie mix? Cucumbers, corn, potatoes, and onions. I don't know if we have all that stuff. But we need milk and a veggie mix. So we have the milk. Let's go see if we can make a couple of these veggie mix. Probably need to wash my hands. Really shouldn't be handling food with blood on your hands. Just saying. Let's just wash our hands here in this. It's not that big of a deal. Let's get over here and grab some veggies from here. We have potatoes. We need 2 of those. We need 2 corn, 2 cucumbers, and 2 onions, if I'm not mistaken. We have a food prep table here as well. So let's just go ahead and see if we can get this veggie mix going. We can craft 2 of these, and we need to grab 2 milk from the crate inside the base. We can pick up a couple of stone if we want to as well. The milk is inside the kitchen, which is where it should be. Technically, milk should be stored in the fridge. I think that's safe practice. Correct me if I am wrong about that. I mean, probably not in the fridge if you're like going to do home churning and all of that lovely stuff. So we don't have anything in there anymore. Can we not turn that off here? I guess we can turn it off over here. So now, let's see if we can get this. What are we looking for? Let's get this stew mix done. That takes a lot of resources. And now there is another step into getting that big ration pack going. And that is, we need a stew mix, 1 melon, 3 mushrooms, and 2 eggs. So we need 6 mushrooms, 2 eggs, and we need 2 melons, I think. That lets us know that the melons are pretty important to have around in the game. So we always need to try to make sure we plant some of those, and that Mike is always doing his work on that. Okay, so let's just see if we have any over here. If not, we're really going to have to put some stuff in the fridge. Okay, let's just grab these, get over here on this bench, and get some of these ration packs completed. That's a lot of resources, guys. So we have 2 ration packs and 2 pieces of meat left. Hey Mike, how's it going? Let's just close his door because we are expecting an attack pretty soon. Let's just pick up some things over here. We need to put the 2 pieces of meat on the drying rack so that they're not wasted at all. Let's do that. And we'll be able to leave the fridge off for now. We don't need it on. Okay, the meat goes just here on this drying rack. 2 pieces. 1 and 2. And now we have some things to help with the max sun resistance, max thirst, max stamina, max health, everything that we need. So let's just put these bones and these hide, or this hide, away over here. We have plenty of bones, not a big deal. I don't necessarily think we have any more animals around, but we're doing really well on meat and things for the winter. It is January. We're doing very well in the winter. Let's just put some stone here as well. And then we have a couple of sticks we're going to just toss over here also. So in this particular crate, there's nothing in it. So I think this was just from heading up to the cave and doing a little tiny bit of mining. We need to get back up there and do some mining on lead to see if we can get some more lead. Pretty desperate for that. We need it for the wind turbines up top. We need it for solar panels, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And we also need it for crafting steel as well, because we're going to have to do a lot of glass work if we get to that point. I really want to finish this series up, and hopefully some of the newer games that I'm keeping an eye on Steam will be out as a full release. I would love to play Aloft if you're not familiar with that game. There's quite a bit of interesting things to do in that one. It's a very different survival type game, but I think it could be a lot of fun. I would love to play that game. There is a demo, I think, out now, but I would love to see it as a full release pretty soon. Very hopeful that we will. Let's just make sure that our spear is up to par, because we're probably going to have an attack before the end of the day. It's only 11:40 a.m. and I do think we are going to be experiencing that pretty soon. Okay, so now that we've done some food work, let's get over, turn on the forge just here and wait on that to craft, because we are going to have to work on getting some screws and getting up top and getting some more glass work done. We really need to get some glass done so that we're able to, you know, finish the roof or do some work to the roof and all of that lovely stuff. So the light value is increasing very quickly, so is the noise value. I'm not sure what's making the noise here. There shouldn't really be anything running at this point. There's nothing on as far as the generator is concerned, or the power, sorry, is concerned. So this is the only thing that I see that's running here is the clay extractor. So we're probably just going to have to keep an eye on that. I mean, these guys are running, but the last time I played, they didn't add to any of the noise value. So I'm not sure if they do now or not. Don't seem to be affecting it in any way. I think this is the only thing that really is affecting the noise value. And as you can see, the noise value instantly stopped climbing. But we're just going to let that go because why not? We already have a very, very high noise. Ooh, didn't mean to do that. A very, very high noise value as well as light value. So we need to definitely feed these animals. So let's grab some things out of the town hall over here or the town center and see what we can feed these guys. Looks like we have some cucumbers. We can feed them. Some onions, potatoes, lots and lots of potatoes. So we'll definitely try to go ahead and give them some food, just so they don't get hungry. Food, 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 food. Food for the animals. But we have a lot of potatoes, so we probably should feed them mostly potatoes. Let's do a couple of these cucumbers as well. Well, we did really well on just guessing the amount of food necessary for these guys. I didn't even count that or anything, so yeah, that was a pretty good guess. So I wonder if we have the light value attack and the noise value attack very close. Will they attack at the same time? Will they attack back to back? I'm not sure, but I think we're going to find out very, very soon. We do have extra barbed wire over here. They did break a piece the last time, so we do have barbed wire over here now. There is an attack that they use. They'll knock you back on the ground, and I don't really enjoy that. It's pretty scary. I am going to be using one of these health kits. I do have bandages. My health was not at 100%. It was like 83, I think, out of 100. So there's that. We'll probably be placing 2 rows of barbed wire around the entire perimeter of this place. Hopefully, if we can get the resources to do that, I have to do a lot of that off camera. There's just no way that we can just sit for days watching me refine ores just to be able to get these barbed wire fence pieces up and going. So there is a new attack that the Vambies do use, and I am not a fan at all. I don't know where these guys are coming from, which direction. I do have my winter coat on because it was snowing a bit earlier, and we have been struggling with the cold weather. We are in January, as I've mentioned, and you can tell we're in winter because of the snow on the ground. Okay. Which direction are these guys coming from? I am a bit afraid. Mike, will you help a girl out? I mean, you know, we could definitely use your help. Just saying. Still not quite sure which direction these guys are coming from. I do think I see them coming in the distance. Oh dear. Looks like several of these guys. Okay, lots and lots of people. No, 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 no. Not the weird attack. Ah, run! Can I not run? No. No, you're not supposed to be able to get through that. Okay. No, thank you. Don't kill me. Kind people. No, 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 no. Gosh, these guys are tough now. I'm going to have to lower these guys down a bit because they are absolutely wrecking me. I don't know what they're feeding on. Are they banging on Mike's stuff? I have no idea. Are they stuck in the water? Are they up top beating on things? Well, Mike. I mean, I hear them. Hey! Go away. So now that that's over, we only have to deal with that again very, very soon. And we don't have any defenses up here. So let's just go ahead and take care of these people. Get some more of the barbed wire up and going. I mean, there's just not a lot that I can really do right now with this because there's just so much going on that we need to get done. I won't be able to rotate it that much, but let's just try a couple of pieces here. Something like this, and maybe we'll do a double out here because these guys are vicious nowadays and I am just not interested in all of that. Okay, so we have 2 pieces there. Let's get in here and see if we can get enough stuff before we die. Oh dear. Didn't even realize that we were dying. Very slowly, but dying. Let's use that to see what our health is. 78. We were down to 28 hit points because those first aid kits give you 50. Steel. Let's just throw that over here. Let's take these guys from here. Let's grab some iron fragments from here. Let's get outside and see if we can get some of this done before the next attack, which is going to happen very, very soon. Okay, there's that. There's that. And we cannot get through that. Okay, and what do we have here? We need more iron fragments. So at least we had enough iron ingots to do that. I don't know why these guys were obsessing with Mike's place. Let's just put this out. We don't have any water to put that out. Okay, so we have that going with no reason at all. Let's just go ahead and put some ores on here and get them refining if we're going to have that running. Okay, steel, more of that for sure. And then we should be okay. Let's get out here and finish up these other pieces of barbed wire. Trying to add resources here. Iron ingots. So we were out of ingots, not out of fragments. Okay, so we have ingots as well. Not a big deal. Let's just put these back in here. And we need 5 of these to finish up everything. They take 3 each and we had an extra one. Okay, let's just do that and and that. And that should help quite a bit. I really wish we had the resources, and we probably do. I'm just really, really cheap with resources. I really hate spending these guys. Let's do that and that. And then let's get over here and place a second row of these barbed wire pieces over here as well. Just to have them. Because we don't really want to have to deal with these guys damaging so much, that's for sure. Let's just get this done. And I don't think we should be able to get in between that at all. They will probably break the spikes over here. And I really hope they don't. But they probably will. So we do have some noise, which is the clay soil extractor. I just want to turn this on so that we can get this over with. I really don't enjoy these types of attacks anymore. But it is what it is, and we have to deal with it. We have some aluminum as well. Let's just get that placed over here also. And then we'll try to get some more resources refining as well. Since we have this going, and I don't have any water on me to turn it off, we might as well use it, make use of that for sure. And then let's just put these iron fragments away. And how many pieces of biofuel? Only the one. I'm just gonna take, let's do 12 pieces. I think that's enough for all 3 of these things over here. And they really shouldn't take 4 each, but they're going to because it was not above the quarter. So even if it's, you know, a quarter, if they still have a quarter fuel, they'll still take 4. They have to be above it. Okay, let's just put all of these ores away in here. And I'm really trying not to run everywhere and make everyone dizzy. Really trying not to. Just not having a lot of luck at that. Just trying to get some things done very quickly. Okay, let's see. What do we have? An iron ore here. We have a fragment over here as well. We have some clay that we need to get put away. Okay. Let's just do that and craft all of it. I really love that craft all button. That is just the best addition to this game that we could have possibly hoped for. Very, very excited about that one. Okay, so we have a lot of feathers here. We have some fish bait and we have some nails. We're going to need some screws also. And if we don't get that glass work done up top, we'll do that in the next episode. We are really, really working on trying not to die right now. So there's that. Hey Mike, how's it going? You know how to get in? It's a very difficult task. I'm glad you're repairing things because these Vambies are no joke. Okay, so we are almost there with another attack. It won't take very long at all for us. So let's just get in here and close all these doors. Because that's one way to make sure we die. Leave everything open so they can get in and break everything. Let's go ahead and sharpen our spear so we're ready for it. And close this door as well. And we are really working hard on the fencing and all of that loveliness. I did block this entrance off with this thing. I'm sure it's not going to be a lot of help, but it is what we have at the moment, so I did block it. And when the snow and the ice thaw out, they won't be able to come in the water anymore. Okay, so we're at noise value 10. It just switched over. Let's see which direction these guys come from this time. Hopefully we can just kind of deal with them and not have to worry about it too much. Should I use another first aid kit? I think I'm going to, because I don't want to die. And they are very, very tough. So there was a new animation where they knock you back. Not a fan of it, but I know that the developers worked super hard to get that incorporated into the game. And I'm just going to roll with it. I think they're down that direction. Seems like I can see some movement. Maybe there is a camp down there. I am not sure. So they're definitely coming from that direction. Okay. Don't go breaking Mike's stuff, people. Mike's just there. Don't kill him. Hey. Seriously? You're gonna do me like that? Oh, no, 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 no! No! No, 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 no. Nope, nope, nope. No more of that. Okay, so it looks like we survived 2 attacks in one day, just barely. But we did manage to do that. That is horrible and very, very difficult to deal with. I think they're making it a bit too difficult. I shouldn't be complaining about it at all. I mean, we did survive it, and there is ways to defend your base now. You just need 2 rows of this barbed wire, and Mike repairing it while he's taking a massive beating. So there is ways to defend your base. We are definitely going to have to work on getting 2 rows of that all the way around the base, getting everything sealed up from those guys and closed in as much as possible. Okay, now that we have that out of the way, let's see what time of day it is. 5:16. It's been a wild day, guys. So we did get some arrows. We did get some more nails, some aluminum, some stone, and some Kevlar from those guys. Nothing too crazy. It wasn't great loot, but it was loot. And we're going to roll with it because that's what they gave us. So, let's get in here and put all this mess away. We need the stone dropped in here. And we do need the fragments. I'm just going to let this go. I mean, we are going to work on getting as much of this done as possible, so that we can get the 2 rows of barbed wire around the base completely. So do we have anything else up here that needs refining? We have more aluminum. I don't know that we have enough shelf space for more aluminum. We have enough for 6 pieces. We have 4. We have just 6 pieces. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then let's put in a couple of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that should fill up the forge completely. And I think that'll be okay. And then we can always keep the stone grinder going as much as possible. Now that we know we can survive it, we just have to be extremely careful and all of that mess. So, with that being said, guys, I am just going to work on some more resources. I'm going to work on trying to get some more of the fencing completed around the base, and hopefully we can get it done. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes, and I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day.